Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show on the BGSE network. Every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Check us out. So we talk about Philly sports, a lot of other sports, craft beer, try to focus on some local craft beer. But yeah, we drink everything. That's my buddy Ricky.
Yo.
I'm DeeTer. So start us off tonight, if you would, Ricky.
All right. So tonight I'm going, and it was one of them nights. A lot of times going in the show, kind of in my head, I kind of have an idea already what beer I'm going to pick out. 9 times out of 10, I do. Tonight, I didn't. I had no idea. I opened a fucking beer fridge. Yo, what up, Big Ant? Shout out. He stopped in today. He's a good kid.
And I was just about to say that with the presidential debate going on, anybody that shows up tonight, man, you guys are true followers, troopers to the cause, man. Two birds, one show, because that presidential debate is funny as hell, dude. Hilarious.
Can I tell you a little secret? I've never seen a presidential debate, and I've never voted. Ever.
Oh, my God, dude. These two old farts, man, they hate each other.
Oh, well, that's what they're trying. That's what they want you to do. They want to divide and conquer, man. Anyway, God, I don't want to do a politics thing.
Yeah, I don't. Not to. Yeah, I got you.
So, anywho, I went. So after deliberation and trying to pick a beer, because I must have put back a beer 3 or 4 times, and this one I put back and then went and got. This is X-Raying Flowers from North Park out of San Diego. 8.5%. Triple dry hopped double IPA, 8.5% with Citra, Nelson, and Galaxy. It was the 2023 silver medal winner at the World Beer Cup. I guess for Juicy or Hazy IPA.
Very nice.
Who was I missed the thing.
That was Jeff. I got split screen going on because the two bubbling old morons going at it, and it also.
Yeah, Jeff, you get to watch 4 bumbling morons.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, that sounds like a great beer, man. Yeah, dude, it's so funny. So award-winning beer, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it says, I actually didn't even know that going into it. It says it's got the, it says 2023 silver medalist. It looks like, one of them. So anyway, it's Citra, Nelson, and Galaxy, 3 of the fucking big time players in the league, Pro Bowlers every year. It's fantastic. I mean, you see the color.
Oh yeah, that's pretty beer, man.
North Park's kicks ass. I'm a big fan. So shout out to North Park in San Diego.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing good things from them. You know what I mean? I have yet to try them. Pretty good shit.
Well, I got 2 of these. I'll hold on to one for you. You can have it.
Oh, thank you, man. Awesome.
Yeah, so, we'll
the jersey too, man. Very nice, dude. The Sixers jersey.
I wore this tonight because the NBA draft. Well, 2 reasons. The NBA draft was yesterday and today, and also it's hot as fuck in my garage. So
it is hot.
I had to wear a tank top. I'd be out here sweating my fucking balls off.
Yeah, I was doing pizzas outside in the pizza cooker, man. I was fucking melting. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's hot.
So what do you what kind of pizzas you doing? You doing a like a high gluten, or you doing like you doing a wheat type? I mean, you change it up, or?
I'm just learning this thing, dude. I am not good with like fresh dough. I fuck it up all the time.
So hard to deal with, dude.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff, he's awesome with pizzas, man. He does it in Detroit style, and he's got the dough down, everything. But nice. I have to buy like shells. I buy the pre-made shells.
Okay, nice.
I put the toppings on that I want, dude. But I had like tacos not too long ago, so I had like leftover stuff. So I made a Mexican pizza, and then I used some jalapenos I had from the outside.
Nice.
And dude, it was so good. And then I did a classic style olives, green peppers, and onions. It was banging, dude. They were both really good.
That's shit, dude. Are you more of a fan of a thinner, crispier crust or more of a full body?
Show off the
Sorry. I'm over there looking at. I see myself reflecting. I'm in my bathroom mirror. I'm like,
it's all good, dude.
Straight dad bod, dude.
So hot, dude. I totally get it, man. Like I'm in my office. I don't have too much AC here, man. It's hot as hell.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have the body where I'd be wanting to show it off. I wore the tank top because one, it was Sixers, and two, it's just fucking hot out here.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I love pizza, man, and yeah, you know me. I go to Uno's a lot. Drink craft beer there. They have a great tap list.
Shout out to Uno, great spot.
Yeah, I was just at Red Hen not too long ago. Their pizzas are amazing, dude.
Nice.
If
Shout out to Red Hen.
Get a pizza, man. It is phenomenal, dude.
And get a beer from there. Their beer list is probably the best in South Jersey. Shout out to Andrew. Dude's killing it. Keep up the great work, kid. Yeah. I haven't actually been, but I follow him on all the media sites and whatnot. Well,
he wasn't there last time. It was a guy, Colin, and I wrestled with his uncle, and we just started vibing and talking, man. Good kid, man. And I was surprised to see that they had THC seltzers there. Like some.
Yeah, we have them too.
Oh, do you? Oh, man.
Yeah. We were actually the first bar in South Jersey to carry them.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a little ways back, and shout out to my rep Matt for cluing me in on that way back when. Yeah, we sell a good amount of them. They move pretty well.
Okay, I was surprised they sell at a bar, man.
Yeah.
Because I've heard when you drink them, sometimes you get a little wacky. It's
really.
Oh shit! But yeah, I got lucky. This week, my buddy Jeff, he went to Tree House. Ordered
Jeff.
Tree House is so great that you can put a case together, and whoever goes up there, you give them the order number and pick it up. Where other places, like it's a bit of a bitch, you know what I mean, to get a case. Like say, you pretty much have to tell them, hey, this is what I want, or something like that. But Tree House, you go do an order, give them the order number, and they can just give the order number and pick it up.
Tree House is top of the line in every way in the beer world for me. They're my favorite. They make the best beer. They do things the best way. For my money, they are the best in the biz, man. Shout out to Tree House.
Yeah.
Real quick too. Speaking of Tree House, Jeff, if you're watching, do you still need me to hold that one beer for you, or did you pick it up while you're there? Because I still have it. If not.
I think he does. I don't think he got it, man. So we have to get together, dude. I'll have to.
No, it's fine because I'm going to bring you that. I got one of these for you. So when I give you that, I'll give you the one for Jeff.
Okay.
But I didn't know if he happened to pick it up while he's up there.
All right. That's my. Well, he's on. So anyway, the beer I'm drinking tonight is Batch 7000.
Oh, so good.
7.8. Let's see. Man, let's see. I can't really read what's about, but it's one of the newer ones. And man, that's such a fucking cool picture.
That is dope as shit, dude. That's my next tattoo, dude. Watch. I'm serious.
It's a little.
We'll come on here in like 2 months and be like, yeah, remember we talked about that? Oh, that's pretty, dude. Nice fluffy head, nice color.
Yeah, it's not going down whatsoever. So I'm just gonna have to dive in. Gonna have to dive in. Let's see.
You're gonna mustache that shit. Hey, listen, that's when you know you're drinking some good beer. Mm-hmm. It's like eating pussy. No, I'm just kidding. Joking, America. We're just playing.
There is that. Yeah,
there's the SBC. Rick, you're never getting on Sports Center.
Yeah. Not getting on ESPN anytime soon. Son of a
out at home. Just kidding. Hey, America, listen, I'm just kidding. There's a show Uncensored how guys really talk, or at people really talk, having beers, joking around. If you're sensitive, don't watch the show.
So he says 100% agree. Matt, hook Matt up for you. He'll get you something for it.
No. I don't. No. I'm not. You can have the beer. I'm not looking for trade. I just didn't know if you needed me to save it. I don't need another beer back. I'll give DeeTer the beer to give to you when I give him his. I appreciate looking out though. I mean, mad respect, Jeff. But yeah, just
getting mad melon vibes off this beer. Very green, dude. I would say like, man, it's maybe like whole melon and like maybe some Galaxy, that green and melon like taste. It's just like, God, eating a watermelon out of the fucking garden, dude. It's just like amazing.
It is an amazing beer, dude. I got to agree. And hey, shout out to Bonnie and Sue. If they're Bonnie, I gave one of them the other day. If you're watching, give a shout out of your review. Where you at on the scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
Appreciate it, man. Much love.
Right back at you, kid. Much love in the beer world, yo.
And that's it, man. It's all about networking, man.
It's not even about that. It's about building friendships, man. We got enough. Earlier, politics for a quick second came up, and we talk about stuff that divides us. Dude, beer brings us together, dude. That's it, dude. We're because of craft beer. Honestly, we love sports. We're doing this show because of craft beer. I mean, we wouldn't even probably be doing this if we weren't. This craft beer brings people together, and it builds bonds, and I love it, dude. It's a big fraternity/sorority.
Thursday night, man, I can't wait for it. And it's so silly, dude. It's like
my weekly therapy, dude.
I got beers lined up. I'm writing down topics during the week, man. Like, it's so cool, dude.
I love it. I love it.
I love doing it with you too, man. Thank you for sending me topics, coming up with different ideas for the titles and stuff.
Hopefully this is
such a great collaboration.
Just one of many over the next 40, 50 years. Hopefully we'll be, 80 years old sitting and laughing. Remember watching our old podcast when we were young men, you know what I mean?
If you just tuned it in, we talk about craft beer, and then we get into some sports, talk about our second craft beer, and then we'll go finish off with some more sports. Well, so that being said,
I want to jump in. I really do. I got to jump in with this
because man.
It wasn't going to be my lead, as you see the Sixers. But I'll say this: Bryce went down tonight. Kyle Schwarber went down tonight.
Yeah, man.
Spencer Turnbull the other day got hurt. He's out now 2 months. Our pitcher that came in for Taiwan Walker, who had a great, first half, 1.46 ERA through his first 6 starts. By the way, should have left him in the rotation. He would have been nice and stretched out, but you fucked around. You stuck him in the bullpen. And that was the definition of fuck around and find out. You had Spencer Turnbull in the starting rotation. He started 6 or 7 games. His ERA was 1.46. I think we were undefeated in his starts. And your bright ideas now, it was a blessing when the season started and Taiwan was on the IL. I love you, Taiwan, but right now, dude. And so he comes in, he shits the bed. He comes to the party, he shits all over the place. It blows it every fucking start. Love you, kid, but I mean, come on, right? So he gets hurt. I wish no injury on nobody. But then Spencer Turnbull, they're like, okay, cool. We'll put him back in the rotation. Now he's not stretched out. He's pitching every 4, 5, maybe 6 days, 7 days. Now, and you send him out the other day for his first start back, and he gets hurt. You know why? Because he wasn't stretched the fuck out. Now 2 months he's out. 2 fucking months. Right? Listen, I implore you, Topper, man, or whoever's making those big decisions, that was an easy decision and you made it difficult. You should have never put Taiwan in the starting rotation. Sorry, that was my rant.
Yeah, we don't normally start off with the Ricky rants, but we did tonight.
Because I'm fed up. You know why? So I'm disappointed. So Harper, Schwarber, Spencer Turnbull. Remember, JT Realmuto 2 weeks ago got surgery. He's still going to be out 6 more weeks.
And where was Turner at tonight? I didn't see him out there, right? Was he playing?
No, Trey Turner?
Yeah. I thought we got him back.
No, he's back. He had a good game.
He's back. Okay.
And speaking of which, this game fucking sucked donkey ass. We were up 3-0, cruising. Zach Wheeler's pitching a fucking gem, and the ump's fucking squeezing him. And this DeeTer, this is a Ricky rant. This squeezed. Did you see Zach Wheeler yelling at him from the dugout, calling him a fucking asshole?
I only caught the last piece, man. I was doing the pizza shit and everything.
Because he's squeezing him, and it led to the collapse in this game. We're cruising 3-0, and the ump starts squeezing. One thing leads to another. Boom. Now we're down 4-3, and the rest is history.
Who was that catcher, man? That catcher's
Marchand's a good young catcher.
Is he? Because that one throw, man. That one throw.
That home run he had tonight?
No, I missed a lot, man. Yeah, I wish I would have watched more of it. I missed a lot.
Well, you didn't miss nothing because it actually ended up being a heartbreaker. I was just saying to my wife earlier, I'm like, I'm enjoying this game. I'm like, what a great game. I'm going to go on our podcast and be like, great game, Phillies. Right. No, instead it's fucking, we're cruising. Boom, kicking the back of the knees, and then someone smacks you on the backside. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was a terrible game. I'm very disappointed. But listen, it's baseball. It's a long season.
Right. And we're top of the league, man.
Yeah, listen, I'm by no means panicking. I'm just saying, tonight for our baseball team was a shitty night.
Now, what happened with Schwarber? What was the injury he got?
Same thing. He was running down a fly ball in left field. By the way, why the fuck was he in left field? He should have been DHing. Like, usually you want to get fucking cute. If you want to have him run on the treadmill before the game, fine. But why is he in left field? So he runs down. He makes the catch. But then he comes out the next inning, hammy. If he's DHing, this doesn't happen. Why is Marsh not out there starting in left field? What the fuck, Topper? I love you, kid. But seriously, sometimes, like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know. What I know.
Yeah, I caught the last couple of innings, man. I was like, oh shit, man.
That was such a bummer, dude.
My bad. I was watching the USA first Panama, the COPA.
Awesome. Yeah, I meant to ask you, what is that? Is that like a qualifier for the World Cup?
It's all America, South America, Mid America, North America. So COPA is like it's almost like almost like a bracking system
because
for the World
aren't
Cup.
The European teams playing too?
Not in the COPA. The COPA is all America.
Not in that? Because is there a big tournament? Because I only asked because it's on in my work. And like I said, the only time I find out about soccer is you and Greg. Oh, shout out to Greg. It's his birthday. Big shout out, big kid.
Hey, shout out, Greg.
One of my best buds. Shout out, big cat. Love you, kid. Happy birthday.
God damn it. I missed a couple of comments. Let me get back to these comments. All right, let's see. Okay, Ant said left ham tightness. My bad. And then
that's all right.
Yeah. COPA is the Euros of America.
Can you ask Jeff, is the Euros going on right now too? And do the winners of the two play each other?
I think so, or it was recently because I watch a couple of Euros games.
How's America doing?
Happy birthday, Greg. Yeah, thanks.
Big shout out to the big cat.
The love of the Fowler is here. You know what I mean? All a bunch of good dudes.
We're all one big fucking fraternity, dude. I didn't get to join a fucking frat in college and pick up grapes and walk around across the room with my asshole and shit like that. Just kidding. I have a lot of frat buddy friends. You're one of them, dude. This is our own frat. This is the craft beer frat. Apple Pie Hall.
Oh my god, dude! You did not just say that shit.
I'm joking. I'm playing,
god, dude.
Jeez. It's an uncensored show. This is how everybody talks.
Interaction between the European teams and American teams until the World Cup, right? It kind of breaks out like racking system for the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. So does it affect the World Cup? So it affects what your seeding will be?
Right. It affects your seeding.
So it's a really fucking important tournament then.
Pretty important, right? Wow. Yeah. We lost tonight, man. We lost against fucking Panama. We were fucking killing it, man. The refs kept on fucking us over with offsides. We had like 2 goals brought back or something.
Really?
Man. Yeah, dude. We lost 2-1, and if we would have kept one of those goals, we could have at least tied. So
where's America at right now? And are they out? Did that loss put them out, or how's it work?
No. What's he say? No effect on World Cup. It's just it's different than qualifiers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. Like,
listen, I rely on you guys for my soccer knowledge. Crazy, I have no fucking idea what's going on over there.
Yeah, like I like Christian Pulisic. I like the USA team. Yeah, he's a fucking badass. Out of Hershey, PA, represent.
Nice. Shout out to a localish kid.
And but I have no clue how any of this shit works.
Me neither, Carlos. So I come to you and Jeff and fucking Greg on soccer shit. But how's the Union ain't doing too good, are they?
No, man, they've been dropping too. They're out of playoff standings. They're down to like 11 or 12. This is not their year, man. Not good for them at all.
Well, but you have an off year sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter, man. Miami with Messi.
Are they that good now?
Yeah, dude, they're awesome. Yeah,
dude, let me ask you, in soccer, can one player make that much of a difference?
Yes. Wow. Yes, it can. Yep.
Because you're right. I think you're seeing it with Miami. Because, like I said, I don't know, but he's new to them, right?
Speed and just the no fault of the field, where to put it. You know what I mean? Yeah, one player can make a difference, and like. Christian Pulisic.
Is there any other players like that in the world right now, like him?
Me and Greg were just talking about it. Greg was saying some other guy. I don't know these people.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I know, like Christian Pulisic in Chelsea didn't do well. He got a lot of injuries, so then he went to Milan, Italy, and he's doing really well there.
Oh, nice! Shout out to the localist kid.
Messi may be the best player ever to play a sport. Well, there you go.
That is. I don't even follow soccer, but that's like boom, damn.
Greg gave me another name at where we're at the bar. He was saying somebody was as good as him or something like that. But
was Pele that good?
Well, that's like going way back, man.
Well, I know. Let's see which soccer names I know, DeeTer. He was the
first to do like
the white kid that was married to the Spice Girl that good?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, he was pretty good, right? Beckham. Yeah, he was pretty decent. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah,
listen, I come to you guys for my soccer knowledge.
Right. Well, I mean, like they try to make it like the U.S. is like getting more into soccer, but we're really not. You know what I mean? It's just that in between time when football starts back up.
And you know why too? Though over here in America, we're our own planet. I mean, we have our own loves. Like I know it's like, oh, America's going to catch up in soccer. Not really, but you know what? America, we have football, we have baseball. You know, we started basketball. Basically, Canada did. Thank you. You know, we have hockey. Thank you, Canada, for both of them. So I don't think we get as much into soccer.
Ronaldo. I can't remember that dude's name. But Beckham was good, but not Messi or Ronaldo. Okay. But yeah, man.
Real quick, I'm moving on to a second beer. I just wanted to shout out real quick.
Damn, dude. It's only like 18 minutes.
DeeTer, I know, dude. Don't look at me. I feel terrible. I feel ashamed. Listen, yeah, I know. I went through an 8.5 double IPA in 21 minutes. I know. I was excited. Bud. I was happy tonight. Yep. Well, happy and then sad how the Phillies game went. But anyway, I went with my second beer. That's just a pretty smell. Remember back in the day when we first fell in love with IPAs and it was those Westies, you know, those Stone or name whatever West Coast brewery you loved it, it smells like that, and that smells fantastic. It is like
Pliny.
Blind Pig. Yeah. I mean, Hetty even.
Yeah.
Dude, that smells like my man. That smells fantastic, and it's not a hazy. This is Welcome to Hopewell. This is Hopewell Manor.
Okay.
It's a collab between Troon and North Park. Yeah, I know. Dude. I know.
God damn it, dude. Here I am, like, I got some Treehouse. Ricky's like, bam, I'm blowing you out the water, boy.
No, I wasn't trying to do that. I've been waiting for this for 5 weeks. My buddy I work with, Bill, we each got one. I'm waiting to get it for 5 weeks. That smells amazing for a West Coast IPA. I cannot wait. You know I'm not a West Coast IPA fan. I mean, I'll drink them here and there.
I drink them every once in a while too, man. Yeah, I like them.
Oh, it smells fucking fantastic. If this was 1991 and I was a 13-year-old fat metalhead, this smells like Drakkar Noir, and I'm like, damn, this smells good.
It's what we grew up on, man.
Listen, this is what we cut our teeth on, kid.
Right, man. Like that's how we learned good beer was.
Oh, it makes me feel young again.
I was watching my buddy Dom drink he put up a beer of a Focal Banger. I'm like, man, that's a good beer, man.
It's a great beer. It's a great beer. Do you know what I have in here that I'm going with next?
What?
The Hetty Topper 20th Anniversary Edition.
This guy.
I can't wait to get to it. For the love of
everybody, I'm just the production. He's the star.
No.
He's the star.
No, definitely not. No.
New Park, man.
Listen.
Older anniversary.
No way. This is an equal balance show.
God damn, dude. I'm still working on my first beer.
Are you? Jeez, DeeTer, what's going on?
Look at that lacing, man. Look at that lacing,
dude. That should be my next set. That's beautiful lacing, dude. That's like, man, you just drank really good fucking beer.
Yeah, just get the lacing on tattooed on your arm, like little bubbles.
I'm serious.
Let's see.
Oh, that's really good.
I need that 20th Hetty take. I need to hear that. Oh, okay.
Well, Jeff, so real quick with that, and here's what I'm nervous about. I totally think it's just going to be Hetty Topper. You don't really need to change it. Now, with that being said, and I'm going to hold it to a standard where I'm expecting to be a little bit better, but it might just be the exact same thing as Hetty.
The body looks like it's clear.
This one.
Yeah.
Well, this is Hopewell Manor. This is the Troon.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That is the Westie. Right.
This is the Westie, but man, it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
It's just everything. I mean, I can't even begin to start with the fucking amount of adjectives I want to use on this beauty, and it's done well as a Westie. And that's what I love about the kid that does it, Troon. Yeah, he knows he brews some of the best hazies in the world, but he's like, watch, hold my fucking beer. I'm going to go brew one of the best Westies. And that kid's a mad scientist, talented as a motherfucker, that guy that does Troon.
Dude, he does his own fucking thing. And I hate him for it. I
got mad respect, kid.
Dude, he's like, dude, just please make a brewery. Just make a fucking brewery, man. Like,
you know what always stuck with me in beer-wise? Your buddy John, the one time we talked to him, I was like, hey, how come you don't have your own brewery? Because John's probably as easily as good as the guy at Troon, but he's right, because it takes over your whole life. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. You got to really just want to. I don't know. I think this guy he's put the code. He put the cheat code in the video game.
Well, that's the same reason why Tree House doesn't distribute. You know what I mean? I'll just open up another brewery, here or there, and
I'll make them come to me.
Yeah,
that's what Tree House is saying, and so is Troon. Troon's like, no. You come to me. I don't go to you.
Yeah. John Kamichi.
Yes, he is.
Mastermind. He's got to go all out and pick the craziest hops for a can for that batch.
Yeah, it was him and his wife that started The Alchemist, right?
Yeah.
Is it 10%? Oh, fuck. I might not drink that next, dude. I don't feel like taking down a 10% whale right now. I'm already on my second beer, 26 minutes in.
Listen, we got to talk about some sports on this show. It is a craft beer and sports.
We do. But most people love craft beer.
I know. So Sixers, you got the Sixers jersey on. How do you feel about the Sixers jersey? Man?
I want to do my quick rundown. I know me and you texted last night, and I wrote a little bit on Facebook. I like the Jared McCain pick a lot. I do. I'm going to go to my pros and cons, what I like and what I don't like. I just want to preface this with I like the Dalton McCain pick, but I really, or the Jared McCain pick, I want him to draft Dalton Connect at number 16. He ended up going the very next pick to the Lakers. That kid's really fucking good, and I love the name Dalton. And so I was kind of pissed. But now listen,
he was a little older, right? Though he was like 24 or something like that.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Jared McCain is a one and done at Duke. He came in, played his freshman year, and is coming right out. He didn't play all 4 years at Duke.
I feel like, man, having him as a young player and Maxey, I feel like that could be a good vibe, man. I feel that both of them being.
I want to get it. Well, you're right. I think you're right. But here's my thing, DeeTer. And I'm going to say some good stuff and some bad stuff. I'd like to pick. You brought up Maxey. It's a good thing. He's almost a Maxey clone, not quite able to drive to the hole like Maxey does. I don't want to say Iverson-esque with Maxey, the way he could drive the hole. Very few are. But their build, their frame, and their game is very similar to Maxey and the same size. So you're never going to be able to play both of them on the court at the same time. You can't have that small of a backcourt on and expect to defend at the other end. So it's going to be incredibly rare to see them on the court together unless we're either getting blown out or blowing someone out.
Oh wow! Okay.
Well, but hold on. I'm not. I want to keep going. He's a really good player. I like the kid. He's got a great personality. His 1 year at Duke. The reason I know about him is I watched a ton of college hoops, and Duke is always on. It's always on. Real quick, to back step on this draft. This was the most global draft I ever saw, and I love it. I mean, I didn't recognize anybody's name for the most part, except for I knew Jared McCain.
4 French people got picked up, right?
And the French basketball I knew was good, but I didn't know it was this good.
Dude, tall, man. How the hell did they get that damn tall? Crazy tall. And
did you see the kid that's starting at the University of Florida next year?
Nah.
Tallest college player ever. LaRue. He's going to University of Florida. He's 7'10", DeeTer.
7'10".
7 foot, and he's not a stick. He's not a stick. He's got fucking bulk, dude.
And then there was more like European players like picked up.
Yeah,
too,
this was a very
Siberia or
different
something
draft.
like that.
I don't know.
It was weird.
I'd be lying if I knew global basketball players' names. I knew the guys that got drafted from U.S.
One thing I thought that was very weird is that they were giving up picks and trades for 4 fucking years. It was like, hey, I'm going to give up 2030, 2031, 2032. Like, what the fuck is that? You just blew out your whole team in the 2030s, dude. Like, why? Why would you do that, man?
Did you see earlier when Bronny's agent came out when he wasn't getting drafted and said, if I'm not drafted by the Lakers, I'm leaving and going to Australia to play?
Wow.
So the Lakers ended up drafting him because nobody would draft him. But
I didn't see that today because I was watching the COPAs. Yeah, that's crazy. And so the Lakers picked him up?
Yeah, because
you knew that was going to happen.
But the Lakers draft me. I'm going to Australia.
I listened to the radio, and they said that LeBron and JJ Redick, they never talked about the draft and this and that.
Yeah, right.
Bullshit. There's no fucking way they didn't talk. They have a fucking podcast together. And you think they didn't talk about, oh, hey, I'm going to be a head coach of the Lakers, draft my kid, blah, blah, blah. Of course they did.
Yeah.
Of course.
No doubt about it. And by the way, I just want to say this about the JJ Redick LeBron podcast. Fuck you, motherfuckers. We got more viewers. We're almost up to 20. So bang. Oh,
oh shit. We're gonna be shut down next week.
Shut them down. I'll shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. I shut them down. Shut them down.
Oh my God. Good God. But dude, what a weird draft, man.
Yeah,
weird draft.
It's going to go down in history as the weirdest draft of all time.
And 2 nights? Do we really need 2 nights?
Right? He's watching the second round of the NBA draft. Oh my God! Dude.
Nobody's going to be in the second round of.
Oh man, you got to be the ultimate, most degenerate fucking gambler in the world to be watching the second round of the NBA draft.
Oh, I really love NBA, man. I can't wait for that second round. Get the hell out of here, dude. You're crazy, man.
And speaking of which,
oh my God, dude.
I want to ask you while we're still on NBA and the Sixers. Okay, we went through Jared McCain. Listen, I will say this real quick on the good side before I go off on it. He had a good year at Duke. He shot like 41% from 3.
Yep.
He's one of listen, he's one of only 2 freshmen. Dude, he's one of only 2 freshmen ever in the history of college basketball to shoot a pure 61% from the field, 210 3-point attempts and 150 rebounds in his freshman year. One other player ever did that. You know what his name was? Steph Curry.
Nice.
Yeah. So anybody, I heard a lot of Philly fans out there bitching about Jared McCain and throw him on the rush. He's too small. What? This and that. He's a one trick. Listen, if he comes in and just within 4 years becomes a sniper, remember JJ Redick. Speaking of JJ Redick as a 3-point. If I get that out of him, this was a huge win. If this kid comes in this league and becomes a lights out 3-point shooter,
JJ was awesome for us, man. JJ would always hit the 3, dude.
Think about the numbers I just told you. The only other player in college as a freshman that did that was Steph Curry.
Listen, defense is a dying thing in NBA, man. You know what I mean? True. You're a good defender. Great.
But come playoff time.
Okay. But you need to shoot the 3, and you need to hit the fucking paint, man.
Well, Golden State won 4 championships because of how deadly of a shooter Steph Curry was. 4 titles.
Yeah. Like I really like defense. I really like getting the rebound and like passing it. I like seeing that. But there's 2 things that's going to win you a game: shooting 3s and hitting the paint, dude. That's it, man. Like you got to make the points, man.
I like seeing my defense in the NFL, but you ain't NBA. Besides playoff time, they don't play much defense at all. I mean, and everything's a fucking foul. Everything.
Yeah.
Jesus, come on. Let them play
for everything. Right.
Let them play.
So I'm on my second. I'm going to go for my second.
You got your second?
Yeah.
I'm
30 minutes. 30 minutes
in. It, man.
I'm a respectable
second beer.
I'm a respectable drinker.
You are very. If there's one thing I think of DeeTer, it's respectable drinker.
So
nice.
The Almighty Julius.
The angels are singing from the heavens of beer heaven.
Let me tell you something. I never thought I would see triple IPA and Julius on the same can. I never had it before. I'm so stoked. Like, I waited for tonight for these beers just so you all can see the reaction of what we're going for.
I love it. Put that bitch in a glass. I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Let's see. Very, very darker than a regular Julius.
Of course. Yeah, it's higher ABV. More sugar in that.
More malt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, boy.
You listening, Tommy?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, let me down. You what? That's a party beer right there.
I'm a shitty pourer.
No, that's a good pour, dude. You need head on your beer. It imparts aroma, dude. It starts the beer.
That's how I feel, man. I feel like there needs to be some interaction.
National Bitching Association. Right on, Greg.
Nice. He's got another one here. Let's see what he says. Not enough cheese in the world for the whining of the players.
Oh my gosh, it's out of control,
Greg,
dude.
There you go, bud.
Greg, listen, and I want to send a shout out to Greg on his birthday. DeeTer, a huge part of our show is Greg comes in the day before our show or 2 days before, and I basically do the show with him, and I tell him what we're going to go over, and I'm like, and dude, we've rather go back more. I was like, all right, I'm going to use that on the show. You know what I mean? So it's cool. We got to get him on time. Also, one of my coworkers, shout out to Peyton. She's a really big Phillies fan. Once asked for an invite to our show.
Yeah, man. If you got anybody,
cool
let me know.
She knows her Phillies, man. She knows her Phillies really well, dude.
I am so open to have any guests on, dude. Like me and you have plenty of guests on in the past, and it's been so fucking
all credit
cool,
to you.
Dude.
You've gotten all the guests. I never got a guest on. I've been trying to get Mike Rozier on many times, but he's like, we're telling me how to do that shit. That's party.
Yeah.
Dude, drink that motherfucker and tell me what it tastes like, please. I can't take it no more.
Oh my God, man. It's Julius. You get that little bit of Julius.
Yeah, it's an orange creamsicle.
It's like Julius on steroids, man. That there is
Preach,
there is that like a little bit alcohol back taste to it, man. A little boozy, but man, damn it, dude. It's fucking good, dude.
What?
And I love that can art, man. Look at that.
And is it the embossed can? Like, is it raised out?
Almighty. That's fucking dope.
What's the ABV on that? 9.4, you said?
9.4. Yeah.
Woo, boy. The kid came to play.
It don't taste like a 9.4, man.
No, that's how you know a great brewer.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we're going to give you a 13% beer, and you're going to think you're drinking a session beer. And 4 beers later, you're going to be passed out face first on the couch.
There's nothing better than good fucking beer. Yeah,
Amen, kid.
It, man.
Listen, I ain't fighting you on that one. Whew. It brings the world together. Listen, beer's proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Yeah. Imagine how, you know what I always think about? You know how fucking dope the world would be if there was no such thing as hangovers? Woo, it'd be so out of hand, boy.
Let's see. Peyton knows baseball.
Oh, Greg knows Peyton. Dude, she wanted to get on, dude. DeeTer, I'm telling you, girl knows her shit. Greg knows her. He raps baseball with her.
All right.
Yeah, so, I'm telling you, she knows her shit, bro.
On that note, let's get on some more sports topics here.
Yeah. Can I bring up something real quick? I just want to say, I know I said it last week, but I want to say it again. I want to say it every week that we come on because I think it's that big of news is Matty Michkov is coming over this year, guys. He's coming over this year.
That's the title of the show, man. He's coming, dude. He's coming to Philly, dude. He's on his way. Dude,
listen, I think this kid's going to be a huge step in the rebuild of the Flyers. I hope. The one thing that makes me nervous, I know we all argued a little last week about it. I'm not as big as Tortorella guy as you guys are. I know Robbie, shout to you. I know he's a big Torts guy. I like him, but I still feel like he's the reason why this team fucking quit on him last year. He played mind games at the wrong time. Okay. You know what I'm worried about? Michkov comes over and he's high flying in the league, and then he doesn't back check one day, and Torts sits him for 2 games, and he's like, I want out of Philly. Can I just say something? We weren't going to blow anybody out. You know what I mean? It was going to happen. What do you mean? That's got nothing to do with anything. That has nothing to do with anything. Because that team was in the playoffs for 97% of the season. And then he started minds fucking them, and they said, "Fuck you, John. We ain't playing for you." That was an epic losing streak. And the last game, by the way, the losing streak that you lost 9-0 was to Montreal, who was trying to lose games to get the number 1 pick. That team quit on him. Anybody that says different, y'all don't know what you were watching. He's like, I'm gonna bench Couturier, the captain that is beloved in that locker room, for 3 fucking games, really for nothing. Why? Because he didn't back check. And then the team said, "Fuck you, you're gonna do that to our captain, John? We're out." Listen, he's gone by January, DeeTer. Mark it down. I'm shocked they didn't move him on. I'm not saying he wasn't a great coach, but Father Time has moved on from you, Torts.
I have one thing for the NHL Draft. Danny Briere.
Night, baby. Flyers got 2 first and 2 second-round picks.
Danny Briere put out we're just a regrowing team, and that's why I feel like it's a young team, we're a regrowing team, and he said, "Hey,
like a rebuilding team."
Yeah, well, yeah, he said, "Well, you might, if you go to a good team, you might not get a starting spot or playing time, but if you come here, you could be part of something special." That's what.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is that? What was special?
That's what he said.
The most epic collapse in Flyers history.
Well, that's what he said. He said you could be part of something special.
I don't want to be fed dog shit and tell me it's real.
Listen.
Listen.
This is a young team.
Last year.
It's a young team. We got
Michkov coming. What I'm saying is you had a young team that overachieved, and your head coach, because he's fucking bonkers, decided to mind fuck him. You got to get him out of here before he fucks Michkov up. Trust me, you don't want this kid demanding out of town.
Him being bonkers lit a fire underneath those kids' asses.
What did it do the last month of the season to him?
I know what you're saying.
It led to the most epic collapse in Flyers history. You were in the playoff picture for 97% of the year, and then you went on a 9-game losing streak. You know what you missed the playoff spot by? 1 fucking point. That team quit on them, and they quit on purpose. Hey, fine. We can disagree all we want, but I'm never stepping off of that ledge.
Let's see what Jeff says here. That Briere quote is like you're tossing – your boss is telling that you're taking on more responsibilities without more pay because, okay, Jeff. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Taking on more responsibilities without more pay.
Good point, Jeff. He's right though. You're right.
You're right. I do feel like this team is a young, talented team. I do feel like that coach is a tough coach, and I feel like, man, we were getting people coming in, right, and we get some good talent. This could be a good team. I'm positive. I'm not going to let you fucking make it negative. This is going to be a good season, man.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not making any. Listen, if anybody's been excited for the past 3 weeks about Michkov coming over, I was the first one to post it. Listen, I am so excited. Listen, I've been watching the Flyers for 30 fucking years. I'm always excited for Flyer season, but my point is we're about to come into the precipice of a new era where you really got to nurture this era in. And by the end of my comment, you'll know. Well, by the end of my comment, here's what I'm going to say. Let me ask you, if this kid comes in, right, and he's lighting up offensively and he's, laying point after point after point, and then one night he doesn't get back and back check, and Torres is like, I'm going to sit you for 3 games. And then deep down the kid's like, well, fuck you. I know I'm one of the best players in the league. Trade me the fuck out of here. Listen, I know, DeeTer, I don't like the way it is nowadays. It's very soft, but you have to be able to adjust the times you're living in. Torts didn't do that last year, and it cost them, big time. Right. It was a monumental it was the biggest collapse in Flyers history. However you want to call it, look at the numbers. It was the biggest collapse in Flyers history. You should have been fired on that merit alone. People are talking about firing Nick Sirianni last year. The same motherfuckers that are saying let John Tortorella keep his job. Nick Sirianni took his team to the Super Bowl.
We have a couple of new commenters that commented. Let me introduce you.
All right, I'm going to the fridge.
Wow, damn it!
Do the comments. I'm moving slow.
No, we got to do the Rick. There's the What's in your fridge? We got to do the music, right? You call it to the fridge.
I don't hear it.
Tree House, maybe some other house.
Did you play it?
What's in your fridge? Yeah.
Look at that. Here I am with a case of Tree House, and there you are with a case of Tree House. Wow.
Yo, Montel Griffin. What should I go with?
Jesus Christ. Dude, I don't know if you can hit that the anniversary heady, dude. I know Jeff would probably be pretty happy, but
all right.
It's gonna be a long night, dude. It's gonna be a long night.
If this is a 10%er, DeeTer, you know I'm gonna get fucked up and out of control.
Yeah, try to wait till the next
I know.
week,
I'm doing it now. I'm diving in the water now.
Yo, but that's the thing too, man. Next week's 4th of July. We might have to do like a Friday or Saturday show.
Maybe, but yeah, I mean, maybe, but we'll see. I mean, it's a holiday weekend. We get extra bang.
I'm gonna be pretty drunk 4th of July.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll do Friday next week. Everybody that's watching, next week is on Friday. We're telling you now. Yeah. I know to all 26 of our listeners, we're going to be on Friday. Just kidding. Actually, did you see we just hit over 17 million viewers?
Well, here's a couple of new commenters. This is my buddy Joe. Joe finally figured out how to subscribe. Oh, thanks, Joe.
Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Joe.
DeeTer, there it is. What is that? That's the. Oh my god, dude! That's a badass can, dude.
Oh, you know that one's going up on the wall behind me.
Shit. So that is the 10th anniversary, Hetty? Is that what
20th.
20th. Oh my god, dude.
DeeTer, this fucker is 10%. I just looked at the ABV. It's fucking 20% or 10%. Fuck!
Well, I'm drinking 9.6, but I didn't go out the gate drinking 2 beers.
Right there on the same wavelength, kid.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength. And then we have another one here. Let's see. Janet? What's up, Matt? It's Scott. I don't know, man. That's a weird one because it's saying Jay Janet and it's saying it's Scott. Right? That's his.
I don't know. Is there a buddy from Minnesota called Scott?
Yes. Oh, Minnesota Scott. Oh, buddy. Love you, buddy. Send you out a box. I hope you get it, man. And I hope I get some good black stack back. Oh, man, that rhymed. Good black stack back. That's awesome.
Yeah, you know what also rhymes? Remember the 90s song that was super fucking dope? I want my little black backpack back. I don't want to tangle with you. I want to tangle with him. I think I'm going to bash his head in.
Wow.
I'll make sure that I get back my little black backpack.
This might be the best show ever.
I think it's actually stacking up to be that. DeeTer.
Looks like a glorious beer, Jeff said.
Jeff, that's for you, killer.
Nice.
That's Heady Topper 20th edition.
Oh, yeah. It is, Scott. Thank you, Scott. You're such a great person, man. And let me tell you something from everybody that watches this show and here. We fucking love Black Stack. Black Stack is like brewery. Great brewery, man.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
And what is that? Where's that? Minnesota, you say?
Cheers, bub.
Cheers,
Minnesota.
Love you, kid. Real quick, I just want to give a quick down to this Heady Topper. Remember a minute ago, I was like, well, it's probably just going to be Heady Topper. It's not going to be any different. Well, it is different and it's better. And it might be one of the best West Coast style IPAs I've ever had. This right here might be, if we're considering this a Westie, this might be the best West. It's better than Pliny. It's better than Blind.
Right. I would say Pliny and Heady is kind of like a East Coast mixture.
Yeah, it was almost that bridge in between.
Yeah,
where it went from see-through to not quite see-through, and then the super cloudy and hazy. DeeTer, this is amazing. It's next level. Remember we grew up. Remember Heady Topper was my favorite beer. I have over 100 check-ins on Untapped of it.
I remember first time I drank it. We were sitting there smoking stuff on the porch, and you hand me a Heady Topper, and you're like, "This is one of the best beers in the
world."
Well, no, where were they from? Where the hell? New Hampshire, Vermont. And then you're like, "And this is Sip of Sunshine,
Waterbury, Vermont."
Yeah, and I was like, "Man, I fucking love Sip of Sunshine." That was like, bam, dude.
Isn't the dude that started Sip of Sunshine from New Jersey?
I do not know. I thought they were like from Connecticut, and then like.
Well, that's where the brewery is. But I'm talking about the guy that started. Ain't he from Jersey?
I don't know.
Lawson's Finest Liquids. I think he is from Jersey, and I think he's from South Jersey, dude.
I prefer Focal Banger over Heady. I love Focal Banger.
Okay, well, I prefer Heady over Focal, but that's like saying I prefer a dozen over 12. I mean, like, listen, if I go somewhere like, hey, we got a bunch of Alchemist beers, and someone's like, here's a Focal, I ain't going to complain.
Right, cool. Exactly.
If Heady Topper is my 98, then Focal's my 97.
Yeah, man, it's a great brewery, and it was an awesome time, and thank you for introducing me into the world of Heady Topper and Pliny and such.
There's nobody else I'd rather enter this crazy beer journey than you, my kid. Listen, best buds since we're little buds. Listen, the craft beer world is better because we're in it.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say this. I don't know if I said it yet, but this is better than Heady Topper. Oh my gosh!
Oh, buddy,
dude, this is like the Super Bowl and the Stanley Cup are getting one on the same night, dude.
Yeah, normally I'm trying to promote Jersey beer because breweries at NJ.com. Check it out.
It's a great site, by the way.
Great site. Breweries in New Jersey. I always try to promote, but damn it, dude, I got some good beers, and I'm like, yo, man, I might be able to go head to head with Ricky tonight. And now Ricky's like.
You always go head to head with me. Your beers are always on point, kid. Seriously, you drink great, dude. You ain't over there drinking garbage.
Oh, crap.
Dude, I got mad respect for your beer game, DeeTer. I'm going to tell you, and I don't say that to many people.
So let's get back on some sports if we can.
Can I say this too? Yeah. Did you happen to see the sports story of Peacock is going to introduce an AI version of Al Michaels to call the Olympics? Are you fucking kidding me? What are we doing? Did we learn something from the Terminator and all our sci-fi movies? What are you doing?
That's crazy.
What are you doing? What are you doing? And what are you doing? And what are you doing? Why?
There's not like a newer announcer that we can get for the Olympics.
DeeTer, we're in a weird sci-fi movie, dude. I can't grasp I can't wrap my brain around it.
So here's another weird thing. USA Network used to have wrestling, did SmackDown and Raw. And anybody watching this show, I love wrestling. I always try to put it in there.
Too.
So Netflix is picking up WWE, and they just put out a statement.
Well, then they can uncensor it at least.
Yeah, it's uncensored.
That's good then. Good.
Is it good? Is it good because like
our
you got to bring your
uncensored, and it's the best show on the planet right now.
Would you bring your kids to go watch WWE?
No, never.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like WWE
always to be watching Netflix parents anyway, unless they had the code.
Okay, but WWE always like try to make it like kid friendly.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. No, let me ask you: are they still going to keep regular TV wrestling and now have both? Now maybe the adults watch the one on Netflix, and then the kids just don't have to enter anything and just watch regular TV wrestling.
I mean, like,
it might not be a bad idea.
It would be a bad idea if USA kept like the rated wrestling and Netflix had the unrated, maybe like different shows or something. That's not a bad idea. But I don't know because WWE's so excited to be a part of like. Well, first they combined with UFC. It's all one conglomerate now. UFC, MMA fighting, and WWE, and now WWE is going to Netflix. So I don't think that's really part of their mindset.
WWE are they the only one going to Netflix, or are there like is AEW or any of the other ones going there?
Well, AEW is like
competition there. They cracked that ain't going to last long. Somebody eventually is going to be like, hold on. This is a monopoly. Like you can't be the only ones on there.
Wait a minute. AEW is allowed to curse on TBS and TNT because nobody really watches that shit. My thing
is, what I'm saying is eventually somebody's not going to let WWE just have the Netflix viewership. What I'm saying is somebody's going to eventually say this is a monopoly. I want in on that game too, and by law in this country, you have to let them in on the game.
Well,
so I don't think it's going to be long until another wrestling league's on there.
Well, WWE is the only one that doesn't curse. All the other wrestling leagues curse. But AEW's got Forbidden Door coming up, which is awesome. Forbidden Door is a bunch of U.S. wrestlers that wrestle against Japanese and Australian wrestlers. It's like a combine of different, countries and
different styles. It's almost like the UFC. A little Brazilian jiu-jitsu against some judo. You know what I mean? Or maybe some boxing against some fucking taekwondo.
And then my last of the wrestling, I promise you it's the last of it. Money in the Bank WWE is coming up, and it's going to be awesome because Seth friggin' Rollins came back, and he was a hero in the WrestleMania Philly, dude. He was so badass, and I'm glad to see him come back and wrestle like the main event. It's going to be awesome. So that's 2 good pay-per-views to look out for.
Well, and great info. And by the way, I love the fact he came back twice. He's the hero of it, dude. I'm always rooting for the good guys, man. Time for the fucking yin and the yang, the balance. The bad guys been winning too long, man. Let the fucking heroes win, man. This is a Marvel comic, you know what I mean? Iron Man and Captain America got to finish on top of of the game at the end. You know what that is? That's my weed kicking in and my Heady Topper 10% kicking in.
Greg says AI to avoid paying the talent. And that's always what it's about, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
Believe me, I get it. My problem with the whole thing is, so you're like, we're going to do an AI Al Michaels, right? Okay, fine. I see what you're saying. But Al Michaels in the human psyche in the United States, do you know what he represents? I mean, he represents some of the best sports calls of all time, ever. I mean, he did the Eagles Super Bowl that they won. He did the miracle. They made a movie in the 1980 Olympics against USA against Russia. I mean, you're talking about probably the most iconic sports figure calling games and sports events in history, and you're handing it over to AI and say, we're going to give it to them and computer generate or whatever it is, and now we no longer need Al Michaels. What do you think is going to happen when they no longer need us? Seriously, have we learned fucking nothing from our art imitates life, imitates art, imitates life, imitates art, imitates life, imitates art, imitates life. Listen, what are you doing? You're giving one of our besties today. Hey, how about this? After this, let's just stop playing NBA basketball. We'll make robots that are AI generated and AI thinking, and we'll have them play. Because you know what? We're going to keep feeding them power to the point where they're like, we're taking you over. And you sit there confused. Why are you taking over? Well, because you gave us all your fucking power. The fuck are we doing as a species? Come on, guys, wake up.
Right.
It is. I feel like the guy on Terminator that came back was the first one to talk to Sarah Connor. Like, guys, what are you doing?
We're talking about our future.
From the Terminator, cuz.
Talking about our future, a great segue to the NBA draft that I want to get back to. Minnesota gave up
the best show on the internet, by the way.
Minnesota gave up their 2030 and 2031 pick to the Spurs to get Rob, Dillingham from Kentucky, 2030 and 2031. Like that's insane.
That happens in a lot of sports, man. Right. I know that
here's the thing: you're paying, you're trying to, be like, well, this is our year. This is our year, and let me tell you something: Minnesota blew out. I mean, not Minnesota. The Boston Celtics fucking blew out at the playoffs. What was it, like 4-0?
No shit. What did I tell you in September?
Right.
That they were going to walk to the title. I said don't lose 5 games in the playoffs, maybe. And I think
I have one more. The Knicks gave up like 4 picks for a French guy.
5 picks, either for Mikal Bridges, who the Sixers originally drafted and then traded 10 minutes later because the Sixers organization fucking sucks.
You just gave up your whole organization.
Did you know, really? Because you know the Knicks are going to finish in the late 20s, early 30s on all those picks. That's going to go down as a historical great trade. Are you kidding? Those picks ain't worth nothing. What do you think's late first round picks do in the NBA? You're talking about 4% of them succeed. Okay. That's great. I wish the Sixers would have done it. That's what I'm talking about. The Sixers don't do their homework. They haven't won a title in 40 years.
Yeah. I just feel like you're giving up everything in the future for now.
5 first-round picks that are 24 or later, those guys will never even make your team. They'll be playing in the fucking G League. That was a steal for the Knicks. I wish the Sixers would have done it and gave up 8 first-round picks. Kidding me? You'll never know the names of any of those 5-round picks. I guarantee it. You'll never know who they were because they'll never do anything in this league that was monumental. But Mikal Bridges was, and we drafted him and traded him on fucking draft night because the Sixers are a garbage organization. Sorry, but I call it like I see it. It's the truth. That's why you haven't won a title in 41 years.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. NBA is so fucking strange, man.
It's all a fucking backwards ass league. It's about popularity.
Right, behind the
popularity contest.
Behind closed door handshakes, man. That's all it is.
Listen, you are so right about that, dude. There has never been a more accurate statement than that. That league is the most shiesty fucking league in the world. They're all shiesty too. So that's saying something.
Yeah. But I'm happy to see Michkov come to the Flyers. I have hope, man.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I feel that they're going to do really good this year. We'll see, though. You know what I mean? The championship was so strange, man. Going
won 7 games after 3-0 lead.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
You know what's funny too is Bobrovsky, pretty much should have won the Conn Smythe for MVP of that series. I know he had a couple tough games, or for the playoffs in general. And that was a guy we drafted, and we traded him to bring in here Ilya Bryzgalov. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, DeeTer. That's the shit that will make you the laughing stock of the league. Do your homework. Be better. Be smarter. Do better. Do smarter.
Well, the MVP of the NHL, he didn't even go out to get his
well, wasn't it Connor McDavid of the losing team?
Yeah. The losing team, dude.
Yeah. Do you remember when that happened? Do you remember the last time that happened, DeeTer?
No.
There's a guy named Ronnie Hextall. He played for the Flyers.
No shit.
Yeah, against the Wayne Gretzky Oilers.
No shit, man.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. Why the last one to win MVP for a losing team?
Why would you give the MVP to the losing team, dude?
Because he was that good. Same issue. Connor McDavid was that good. Actually, Bobrovsky should have got the MVP.
Trust me, I get it. Like, he's that good of a player. But are you really going to walk on the ice of the opponent's team after they just won the
I agree with you on this. I agree with you.
Why would you do that?
This should never, ever happen. You should never give the MVP to a losing team or player. It credits losing. That's a problem in our fucking country right now. Everybody wants a fucking trophy. Everybody's a winner. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. You know who the winners were? They were the ones that worked the hardest and got there.
Like, could you imagine?
Everybody a trophy? That's why everybody's so fucking soft.
Could you imagine that? Getting out there, taking that trophy?
Not in my era. You got to make a team in my day.
Hey, thanks. Enjoy your Stanley Cup. Fuck off. I'd fucking take that fucking MVP trophy and fucking boot it. Right?
DeeTer,
I would fucking boot it into the crowd. Like,
DeeTer,
fuck you.
You know what you're saying right now about Connor McDavid, the losing guy to win the MVP? You know what? Do you remember earlier in the year when I got so worked up about the NBA in-season playoff tournament? The same thing you're going crazy about right now, because you're taking something that is fucking meaningless and you want to pat guys on the back and say, it's okay to be mediocre or below in this sport because we're going to reward you. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you do that? Why would you have a tournament in the middle of your fucking season to name a champion that didn't earn anything, and then expect us to respect that title as much as the one that just gave after an 82-game season and fucking 3.5 months of playoffs? What the fuck kind of weird? I think we're living in the Twilight Zone. I'm telling you, I think we are.
Well, dude, I think we're living in that. Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy? Oh,
I did not, but you know what?
It's a classic.
I've also watched The Matrix, and I think I know what's going on.
I mean, it's just such a weird fucking world, man. If you're dumb and happy, I mean, the world is your oyster. Just be dumb and happy, dude.
Hey, are you on your second beer
fucking
still?
brain cell, dude. What?
Are you on your second beer still?
Yeah, I am.
Are you on the second? Crazy. I'm about to go on my fourth.
It's a 9.4, man.
This was 10. I can't be getting this kind of lit up by myself, kid.
Dude, I started.
I did too.
Oh, God damn it. All right, I got some comments here.
Yeah, well, I know it. But I'm with you, kid. At least we ain't going down on the second ship together.
All right. Even better, those in season tournaments will be on different streaming services.
Oh my God! I feel like we're living inside the Matrix. Every day I wake up, I'm like, somebody's fucking with me, man. Somebody's fucking with me.
Dude, I try to be like a soccer, person, try to get into it, try to get people into it. But when you make like the MLS a service instead of watching on your local TV, man, like
I know
I'm not going to pay $15 a month to watch the Union, dude.
That's a great point. I was akin that to fucking women's NBA. Listen, I was raised by a single mom, and I have two sisters. I want to support girls. Why are you putting people in the position where you're fucking hamstringing them, making them pay for it to watch Caitlin Clark and the new era of the NBA? People want to watch now. What are you doing? Why are you trying to alienate them?
And here's the level of it. You know what I mean? Like I just watched the COPA game of the U.S. team, the best of U.S., and I watch it on Fox Network, which was free. And now you're making me pay to watch MLS. Go fuck off. Oh, that's a great kid. Alter Ego.
I know you've had that before, sir.
Yep. But
that's my next beer. You know, that's number 4. Listen, we're going to remember tonight. I remember earlier when you texted me, I'm at work, and you're like, yeah, Rick, there's a fucking debate on for politics tonight. I said, okay, DeeTer. Little did I realize it would go down as the most epic show ever.
I should have named this show, maybe like a Battleship board game because, okay, you got Alter Ego there. I got a beer here too, buddy.
What you got, Killer? Oh, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. How you gonna pull the big guns out on the fucking Alter Ego, kid? He's coming on the top turnbuckle, ladies and gentlemen.
Citra and Strata, dude.
Oh boy, y'all know you love that Strata. You get a lot of strawberry in that.
This is gonna be a great summer beer, dude. This one right here,
kid. This is the game right there, boy.
Yeah.
I like that you pulled that beer. That's a beer right there. That's one of the big dogs. That's the Patrick Mahomes of Tree House beers.
Yeah, I play it soft. I play it easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple comments here. Jeff said you should have named it Master Debaters. Oh, Joe, dirty bitch. Yeah. I pulled out the wild card, man. The Juice Project, man. This is such a great fucking beer, man. Every time I've been to Treehouse, man, like Juice Project is like, I guess, kind of like, hey, we're gonna mix match a few hops. It almost reminds me of Other Half when they do like the 2 hop series. You know what I mean? But always turns out great, man.
Yeah, I'm choking the bowl, motherfuckers.
Couldn't tell. So another solid IPA. And I know we drink a lot of IPAs. And some people say, hey, man, IPAs, that's, it's like a dying breed or, there's so many other good beers out there. I want to tell you what, there's not a whole lot of people lining up for anything else but an IPA. So an IPA has hops from all over the world that are hard to get. It's one of the best goddamn beers that you can make where you use your hops to hide some of the ABV. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, You can make a seltzer. You can make a saison. You can make a session beer. You have good water, a little bit of sprinkle a little malts and hops. But dude, you're not making this unless you have some fucking talent.
What is that? What one is that, dude?
That's a Juice Project.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Well, it's Citra and Strata. I'm getting the Citra on the front end, like a little orangey, and the Strata on the back end. Strata has got that strawberry taste. There's nothing really overpowering, but it definitely hides the 8.7 very well. This tastes like a 6%.
Word out, kid. Other half killed it, dude.
Well, this is Tree House.
Oh, sorry, I'm high right now, so don't mind me.
I was saying that Juice Project is like other halves, like 2 hop series. You know what I mean? They always put like 2 hops together. I feel like Juice Project's kind of like that a little bit.
I just want to indicate the crowd right now. I am, Delta 9 deep, about 4 bowls and a half of gummy, plus my 4th double IPA. One of them was 10%.
Good God. How are you still going on?
Listen, dude, I can ride the fucking cloud all night.
All right.
Getting tired ain't my thing, kid.
Let's see. We got any topics?
Why not? I think we talked Flyers. Al Michaels as AI. Wow. We'll be looking back at that 50 years from now and be like, what the fuck was going on there, guys? He almost gave Miles Dyson and the Terminator crew a leg in.
How? Yep.
Anybody that if you know, when I said Miles Dyson, anybody's a big Terminator or 80s sci-fi fan should know that reference.
Well, I had a good post on Facebook not too long ago. The guy that played T-1000, the liquid.
Oh, Robert Patrick?
He said that he played that role and he studied so hard how to run. Like he ran with like track and field people and stuff. He was so fast that he caught the kid on the bike the first fucking go around on the camera. Yeah. And he's like, and the producer was like, well, that's no good because what's called
John Connor.
John Connor would be fucking dead.
Yeah.
So he had to get away. And he had to slow down. Like, that's crazy that he can run as fast as a fucking motorcycle, like a little dirt bike. But it's
that should have been indication number one that we should not give machines any kind of fucking power.
Well, I'm definitely going to link you on that video because I thought that was cool as shit, man.
Yeah, like, I definitely want to see it.
I called him on the first try. I was like, damn, dude, that's fucking boss. That's
a great movie, by the way. That's one of the best movies from the 90s. I don't care what anybody says. And Terminator 1 was one of the best 80s movies. That was so good.
When he asks him, what's your dog's name or how's Woofy doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, your family's dead.
Yeah. It's like, dude. No. And I know it's fun, it's sci-fi, it's a movie and all, but it's almost like akin to like what I was saying earlier is, I don't know. I feel like you keep feeding AI, man, all this shit. Eventually, it's going to be like, listen, I remember more than you do. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink beer. My systems are locked. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're fucking up by feeding AI. So you heard it here first. I want to be one of the future fighters.
There's nothing you could do, man. It's out there. It's coming. You know what I mean? Like,
not true. There is something you can do. You can rebel. Yes, you can. I'm be a leader on the pack. It could be the weed talking, but nobody knew.
I'm pretty sure at this point we should probably end the show.
All right,
Ricky, always a pleasure, buddy. Everybody that checked us out tonight, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next week is 4th of July. We'll probably do like maybe a Friday show, but check us out, BGSE Network. 10 p.m.
2 birds, 1 show, baby.
Later.